All right, today's 21-day challenge. Hang with us now. If you're getting a little sore, that's all right. Tomorrow's gonna be an active rest day. You're still gonna have a video and something to do, but it's definitely gonna be a little relief from the types of stuff we've been doing. Today, we're gonna be doing a workout. It's gonna be 5 rounds, and just like the previous days, make sure you always check out the reps because they will be changing as we go through the 21 days. So today's workout though is 5 rounds, and we're gonna save for quality more than for time. Now, with that being said, I want you to take as few rests as possible, and if you can just get through the whole thing without stopping, that'd be great. But we really want to make sure that when you're doing the movements, you're focusing on having as perfect form as possible. So the first thing we're going to be doing is some leg raises. So for the leg raises, you're going to lay on your back, and your hands, you can put them directly out to your sides. Palms down is a good way to do it. Sometimes people have them a little closer to their hips. You know, like just whatever part of the snow angel you want to be in, go for it, you know. Some people like going straight overhead as well. Just pick your snow angel position for your arms. For your legs though, you want to get them close together, feet together, and from here, you're just going to pick your feet up until they are high enough to where your hips are off the ground. So his hips are completely off the ground here. And then lower them back down under control. And in a perfect world, we just barely tap the ground. I'm talking barely. Oh! Just looking for it, and there it is. Now, things you can do if these are too difficult is you can bend your knees. Bend your knees a little bit, and then just bring your knees in, and then push them out. And again, kind of bring your knees in, go to that position, and then push them out. So that's what we're gonna do for leg raises. And then while we're down there, the next step, or the next exercise, is going to be hip dips. So we're going to go into a side plank. Elbow down, feet are straight. He's got his legs stacked on top of each other. That's a great way to do it. And then hand on the hip, if we like the Captain Morgan angle. And he's just coming up to neutral from here. And now for his hip dip, he's going to lower that hip down so it just barely touches the ground, and then back up. And every time we're coming back up. Things to avoid is we don't want his hips to go back behind him here. We want to stay in a straight line from, again, shoulders all the way down to his heels, and we're in a great position there. Now, the number in this first day is going to be 7, and that's per side. And so whatever rep scheme it is, you want to make sure you do the equal amount on both sides. Following that, we're just going to stay down there. It's ground day, and we're going to Superman raises. So he's down there, he's got his hands out in front of him, he's got his feet out behind him, and he's gonna get his heels together if he can. Now from here, as he pushes, basically you're gonna push your stomach into the ground, and so that his hands and feet rise up. And then lower back down, and again, under control for quality is the goal here. Just like that, and then as he taps, he can come back up, and the goal is to have only your midsection on the ground every time. If you can get your heels together, you get extra bonus points for that. And if you do thumbs up, then you just look like you're having a good time. So there you go. So there's your Superman raises. And the last movement in today's workout is going to be mountain climbers. And so this one is going to also be per leg. So if it says 14, that's going to be 14 reps per leg. And what I actually want you to do here is we give you 2 options. One is when you bring your leg in, you can put your toe down, boop, and then you just switch from there. All right. The other option would be to float it. And so he brings it back, and that floats off the ground. Either way, I want you to pause when you're coming in. See how he's floating it when he comes in and pausing every time. So he's going to do this 14, and that's going to be 14 per leg, per side. So that's today's workout. We've got our leg raises, hip dips, Superman raises, and the mountain climbers. Few rests as possible, but really focus on the quality. By the way, you're doing great. Keep it up.